75 questions, 5 subjects, 1 chance to show you'd crush a real pub quiz. Get a pen, keep score. We're starting with round 1, geography. How many continents are there? The answer is C, 7. The continents are Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and Australia, which is traditionally called the world's longest river. The answer is B, Nile. The Nile is long and historic. Some modern studies claim the Amazon is slightly longer. Scientists still debate the exact measurements. Which mountain is the highest above sea level? The answer is D, Mount Everest. The summit is 848.86 meters above sea level. What is the largest ocean on Earth? The answer is C, Pacific. It covers more area than all the land on Earth combined. Which country has the largest land area? The answer is D, Russia. It spans across Eastern Europe and Northern Asia and is the world's biggest country by area. Which country has the largest population? The answer is B, China. It has the highest population, though India is very close and may surpass it depending on timing. What is the capital city of Australia? The answer is D, Canberra. The capital was chosen as a compromise location between Sydney and Melbourne, which is the world's largest island. The answer is C, Greenland. It is huge and mostly covered by ice. Which country has the most time zones when counting overseas territories? The answer is D, France. Including overseas territories, France has many time zones across the globe. Which is the smallest country by land area? Which is the largest hot desert on Earth? The answer is B, Sahara. It is the largest hot desert. But if you include cold deserts, Antarctica is the largest desert overall. Which country has the longest coastline? The answer is A, Canada. Canada's many bays and islands give it the longest coastline in the world. Which U.S. state is largest by area? The answer is D, Alaska. It is far larger than Texas and sits to the northwest of Canada. Which country is considered transcontinental, lying in both Europe and Asia? The answer is C, Turkey. Its land is both in Europe and Asia, with Istanbul straddling the Bosphorus. Which country had the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites as of recent counts? The answer is C, Italy. Italy often has the highest number of UNESCO sites, but these counts can shift as new sites are added. Okay, put the maps away. Now it's time to travel back through time. Do you know your dates and battles? Let's find out in round 2, history. Which country did Germany invade on 1st September 1939, starting World War II in Europe? The answer is B, Poland. Germany's invasion of Poland prompted Britain and France to declare war 2 days later. In which year did Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon? The answer is C, 1969. Apollo 11 landed on the moon on July 20th, 1969. Armstrong's line, "One small step is world famous." Which wall fell in 1989, symbolizing the end of the Cold War in Europe? The answer is D, Berlin Wall. The fall of the Berlin Wall in November 1989 led to German reunification the next year. Which document, signed in 1215, limited the power of the English king and influenced modern democracy? The answer is C, Magna Carta. The Magna Carta is a cornerstone for legal limits on rulers and later constitutional law. What event on July 14, 1789 is often marked as the start of the French Revolution? The answer is C, storming of the Bastille. The Bastille was a symbol of royal authority. Its fall became a rallying point for revolution. Which leader was decisively defeated at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815? The answer is B, Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo ended his rule and reshaped European borders at the Congress of Vienna. Where did the Industrial Revolution begin in the late 18th century? The answer is D, England. Advances in textiles, steam power, and iron changed production, migration, and urban life. Which passenger liner sank on its maiden voyage in April 1912 after hitting an iceberg? The answer is C, Titanic. The Titanic disaster led to stronger maritime safety rules, including lifeboat requirements. Which document declared the 13 American colonies independent from Britain in 1776? The answer is C, Declaration of Independence. Adopted on July 4, 1776, the Declaration announced the colonies' break from Britain. Which Japanese city was the first to be hit by an atomic bomb in August 1945? The answer is C, Hiroshima. The bombing on August 6, 1945, and the one in Nagasaki 3 days later helped end World War II in the Pacific. Who is famous for leading India's independence movement through non-violent civil disobedience? The answer is C, Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's non-violent tactics were central to India achieving independence in 1947. What major economic event began with the stock market crash in October 1929? The answer is B, the Great Depression. The 1929 crash led to years of global economic downturn and political change. Which treaty formally ended World War I in 1919? The answer is C, Treaty of Versailles. The treaty imposed heavy reparations on Germany and reshaped Europe's map. Which Roman city was buried under volcanic ash after Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD? The answer is D, Pompeii. The ash preserved the city so perfectly that archaeologists found bread still in ovens and frescoes on the walls centuries later. Which French heroine was burned at the stake in 1431 for heresy after leading the French army to victory? The answer is B, Joan of Arc. She was only 19 years old when she was executed. She was later canonized as a saint in 1920. Done with the dates and kings? Now let's look at life itself, from the human body to the animal kingdom. Take a deep breath for round 3, biology. How many bones are in an adult human body? The answer is B, 206. Babies have more bones that fuse as they grow. Adults usually have 206 distinct bones. What is the basic unit of life? The answer is C, cell. Every living organism is made of cells, from single-celled microbes to multicellular humans. Which organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? The answer is C, mitochondrion. Mitochondria produce ATP, the cell's energy currency, and have their own DNA. What do the letters DNA stand for? The answer is A, deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA contains the genetic blueprint in the nucleus for most organisms. How many pairs of chromosomes are in a typical human cell? The answer is C, 23. That's 46 chromosomes total, one set from each parent. What process do plants use to convert sunlight into chemical energy? The answer is B, photosynthesis. Chlorophyll captures light. plants convert CO2 and water into sugar and oxygen. Which macromolecule is the main building block of muscles? The answer is D, proteins. Proteins are made from amino acids and perform structural and functional roles. Which blood type is considered the universal donor for red blood cells? The answer is B, O negative. O negative red blood cells lack AB and Rh antigens, making them safest in emergencies. Which organ system is responsible for transporting blood throughout the body? The answer is C, circulatory system. The circulatory system is powered by the heart and pumps blood through a network of vessels delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell. Which structure transports oxygen in the blood? The answer is D, hemoglobin. Hemoglobin in red blood cells binds oxygen in the lungs and releases it in tissues. Which gas do humans exhale after breathing in oxygen? The answer is C, carbon dioxide. Every breath is a gas exchange. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out keeps your cells energized. What pigment gives plants their green color? The answer is B, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight to power photosynthesis, which turns light into life. What organ in the human body produces insulin? The answer is B, pancreas. The pancreas regulates blood sugar levels by releasing insulin and glucagon. How many chambers does the human heart have? The answer is C, 4. The right side pumps blood to the lungs, and the left side sends oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. What is the largest organ in the human body? The answer is D, skin. The skin protects us from infection and helps regulate body temperature, and it weighs about 3.6 kilograms on average. Great job on nature. Now let's get technical. It's time to test your knowledge on the laws of the universe. This is where the quiz gets hard. Round 4, physics. What is the force that pulls objects toward the center of the Earth? The answer is C, gravity. It is the attractive force between masses. It gives objects weight and keeps planets in orbit. What is the approximate speed of light in a vacuum? The answer is C, 300,000 kilometers per second. The speed of light is a fundamental constant and sets the cosmic speed limit. Which scientist first proposed the 3 laws of motion that form the basis of classical mechanics? The answer is B, Isaac Newton. Newton's Principia, 1687, laid out the laws that describe motion and forces. What is Newton's 3rd law of motion? The answer is B. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Rocket thrust works because expelled gas pushes the rocket forward with an equal opposite force. Who discovered the neutron in 1932? The answer is C, James Chadwick. His discovery explained nuclear mass and led to advances in nuclear physics. What instrument is commonly used to measure wind speed? The answer is C, anemometer. It often have rotating cups or propellers that spin faster with higher wind speeds. Which unit is used to measure magnetic flux density? The answer is A, Tesla. The Tesla unit measures the concentration of a magnetic field, the number of field lines per square meter. What does Ohm's law relate in an electrical circuit? The answer is B, voltage, current, and resistance. Ohm's law helps design circuits so components get the right current. Which phenomenon explains why a straw looks bent in a glass of water? The answer is C, refraction. Light changes speed and direction when it passes between materials of different density, like air and water. When a moving car suddenly stops, passengers lurch forward because of... The answer is C, inertia. It is an object's resistance to a change in motion. That's why seatbelts are essential to counter sudden stops. At what temperature does water boil at standard atmospheric pressure? The answer is D, 100 degrees Celsius. At sea level, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, but the boiling point decreases at higher altitudes because the air pressure is lower. What particle has a negative charge and orbits the nucleus of an atom? The answer is A, electron. Electrons determine chemical behavior and form the basis of electricity. Which of these is a measure of how much matter an object contains? The answer is D, mass. Mass is intrinsic and doesn't change with location, while weight varies with gravity. What is used to measure electric current? The answer is B, ammeter. An ammeter measures electric current by being connected in series with the circuit, allowing all the current to pass through it. What physical property determines the pitch of a sound? The answer is B, frequency. Higher frequency means a higher pitch. That's why a whistle sounds sharper than a drum beat. Gravity can't hold you down! You've made it to the final lap. If you can master the elements, you can master the pub quiz. The final round is chemistry. What element do all organic compounds contain? The answer is C, carbon. Carbon's unique ability to form 4 strong bonds makes it the backbone of all known life on Earth. Which among the following is a noble gas? The answer is B, argon. A noble gas means it doesn't like to react or mix with other elements, just like helium and neon. Which of the following is used in fermentation to make alcoholic beverages? The answer is B, yeast. Yeast is a microorganism that converts sugars into ethanol and carbon dioxide during fermentation. Ag is the chemical symbol for which precious metal? The answer is D, silver. Ag comes from the Latin name argentum, which is where we get Argentina because early Spanish explorers believed the region was rich in silver. What kind of electric charge does an electron have? The answer is B, negative. Electrons carry a negative elementary charge that balances positive protons in atoms. What is the main component of natural gas? The answer is C, methane. Methane makes up the majority of natural gas and is a simple hydrocarbon with 1 carbon and 4 hydrogens. Who is credited with creating the modern periodic table? The answer is A, Dmitry Mendeleev. Mendeleev arranged elements by atomic weight and predicted properties of missing elements before they were discovered. Which is the hardest natural form of carbon? The answer is C, diamond. Diamond's strong 3-dimensional carbon bonds give it exceptional hardness used in cutting tools and jewelry. Atomic number refers to the number of what in an atom? The answer is B, protons. The atomic number equals the count of protons in the nucleus and defines the element's identity. What is the chemical symbol for gold? The answer is D, Au. This comes from aurum, the Latin word for gold. Gold is so malleable that 1 ounce can be stretched into a wire 50 miles long. Which was the first metal isolated by electrolysis? The answer is A, potassium. In 1807, Humphrey Davy used electrolysis to isolate potassium, showing molten salts could be decomposed into elements. What is the common name for the oxidation of iron? The answer is D, rusting. It is a reaction where iron reacts with oxygen and water to form iron oxides, a common example of corrosion. In a saltwater solution, what is the water itself considered? The answer is B, the solvent. Water is often called the universal solvent because it can dissolve more substances than any other liquid. Which particle is shared or transferred during chemical bonding? The answer is B, electrons. Chemical bonds form when atoms share or exchange electrons to achieve stable electron configurations. At standard atmospheric pressure, at what temperature does pure water freeze? The answer is C, 0 degrees Celsius. Interestingly, the process of freezing is exothermic. It actually releases heat. And that's the final question. Your score out of 75 is the true test of pub quiz knowledge. Did you pass with honors, or do you need to go back to summer school? Let me know in the comments. I love seeing how you all do. If you want to keep improving and become the person everyone wants on their team, subscribe to Quiz Family for more weekly challenges. Great job today, and I'll see you in the next video.